Hi, this is Marlene here, astrologer extraordinaire. I just wanted to chime in for a few minutes here because I thought I would talk about the planet of Mercury, which has to do with the planet of mind and communication, and it is in Pisces right now. And so I wanted to kind of correlate this as to what's going on right now with the senators in the House trying to come to an agreement here with the stimulus package for the United States right now with the coronavirus going on. And initially, they wanted to come to conclusion on that last Friday. And here we are now at Thursday, and they're still having a little bit of a go around on this and reevaluating, and even, a lot of confusion, some arguments. So what I wanted to say was there's a couple different things going on. First of all, in Pisces, the planet of Pisces is ruled by Neptune. So what is Neptune about? It's like illusion, fantasy. I'm confused. And so there has been a lot of confusion going on in the area of communication right now. So people aren't clearly communicating the points they're trying to get across, and or even if they are, there's still some confusion there because it's extreme right brain, and so for some people it may be coming across confused. So it's taking a little bit longer. So I'm kind of, interested in seeing how this might pan out, as well as we did have Mercury in retrograde last month, and that was, I'm looking at my ephemeris here, that went into retrograde. That was the 16th, just so you can see what I'm looking at. I'm just looking at an ephemeris here. I'm not reading from anything. And that went retrograde then the 16th or the 17th of February, depending on which part of the world you live in. So when that went retrograde in Pisces, it did it moved retrograde back into the sign of Aquarius. You probably can't see that, but March 3rd or 4th, again, depending on which part of the world you live in. So that would have lightened the energy up a little bit more. And Aquarius, it's an air sign, and that's left brain logical thinking. So it enables things to come across perhaps a little bit more concise and clearly, as well as Aquarius is the universal energy, and its ruler is Uranus. So we're talking about a very high octave energy here, and ability to tap into the universal consciousness. That's what Aquarius is. So then it went direct on March 9th or 10th. Now, the interesting thing here is about the planet of Mercury when it goes retrograde, even though it goes direct after about 3 weeks, 21, 22 days usually, is that it's what we call a shadow period. So in other words, it has to actually arrive back to the degree that it was at prior to, or the day that it went retrograde. So I'm just looking at the degree there. It was 12 degrees 52 minutes. Incidentally, we do not measure minutes on Earth here as the same as they're measured astrologically. So it's not going to be at that degree technically till the 29th or 30th of this month. So, in other words, there still can be some complications of things coming across more clearly. So, in totality, the Mercury retrograde cycle is not completely concluded. Now, we have a couple other things happening, and I probably should put this in another video, but I will say that Saturn did move into Aquarius on the 22nd, so that's a humanitarian sign, and that's a good thing, because maybe this humanitarian effort might speed up a little bit more quickly instead of while it's in very heavy Capricorn energy. So with Mars also following suit into Aquarius, the end of the month, the 30th to 31st, then I think we're going to have a little bit more lightening up of the energy again, and further moving forward on the humanitarian efforts and helping people that really need the help. People that have a lot of lost jobs, lost work hours. About 3.3 million have applied for unemployment. We're seeing the numbers in the last few days, so the numbers are pretty high. So with that in mind, I'll go a little bit more into that with Saturn moving into Aquarius as well as Mars moving into Aquarius. And we'll catch up with you soon. Thank you.